What's up guys, Guns and welcome back to Pro Cycling Shot 2021 for stage number 11 of our Tour de France playthrough. And today is a big one, Sorgues Malaucène for the ascension not once but twice of the Mont Ventoux, some would say, or some would call this stage the Mont Ventoux. But it's gonna be a huge stage. I have no ambition anymore in the GC following stage number 9 if you haven't missed, or if you have missed, sorry, the previous episodes, then do go ahead and check them out. But if you've done so, then let's get into this stage and hopefully get into the breakaway with Julien Alaphilippe. It's going to be a +3 for Julien. The aim is simple. I want to be in the breakaway. I think the breakaway has a chance at winning. I think the peloton might not care about it. At least so I hope. I'm going to pace at the front with Morcau until Alaf and De Venance are able to attack. And then we'll make our move. Man, the peloton keeps on chasing the riders attacking at the end. Just fucking allow us to go in the breakaway, man. Like, what threat do I cause with Julien Alaphilippe, huh? What do I cause? The only rider I currently threaten, not kidding, is Mark Cavendish for the green jersey. That's it. So, like, please just chill the fuck out and stay in the peloton. We've crossed the first 2 KOMs, and the gap with the peloton is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Meaning that this is a gap that the peloton is managing and not a gap that they're letting increase. So, yeah, I don't exactly know what to think of this stage at this point. I really thought the peloton would like just let us go. I really did. Alright, the gap has gone up to nearly 6 minutes. The peloton slows down or the breakaway accelerates. I think potentially a bit of both as we're approaching the summit of La Liguère. I'll go with De Venance just to like not challenge for the points, but at least maintain Julien in the first positions. Perfect. All right, 6:36 is our gap at the summit of La Liga. We started the first Mont Ventoux, and the peloton has gone from hold up. At the IS, the gap was 8:34. You're telling me that in like just 10 kilometers, they brought back 3 minutes? Them lot are taking the pace. Who's pacing? UAE? I'm gonna guess UAE because Jumbo has no interest. There we go. Yeah, it is UAE. Alright, I've decided to take the lead of the breakaway, knowing that this was a echelon-prone sector. But because this is in a breakaway, I think you can't really make echelons in a breakaway, if we're being honest. Hopefully we can bring the Venance to the summit. Then I'm quite curious to see what the peloton does in the downhill portion. Their behavior... Because it's either McNulty is out of energy and Tadej attacks, or McNulty is out of energy and Tadej stays in the peloton. I don't know at this point. Quite skeptical that either could happen. And by the looks of it, it looks like it's Tadej doesn't attack, meaning that our gap is going to be increasing yet again. Perfect. Right, they've gone for the KM points. They actually haven't. Oh, it's just De Venance and I at this point. Oh. That's interesting. Alright, we've reached the downhill portion as Michael Morcau crashes. Mark is only 14 minutes down, so that's alright. He'll be easily in the delays because that is something I'm keeping an eye out on. 4:22 with the peloton, a peloton that lost Brandon McNulty, who I believe was one of the last teammates of Tadej. Sorry. Actually, Hirschi and Mike are still here. Okay, I'm guessing they probably got their energy back. But yeah. We've got 4 riders in the lead, Dubé, O'Connor, De Venance, and Julien Alaphilippe. I'm not relaying with Julien. The other 3 are. And we started the second Ventoux. Peloton is going for it again. Guys, please stop, I beg you. I'm really begging. I've increased the rhythm at the front with Dries De Venance because I don't want the peloton to like catch me too much. I do want to like have a decent like lead at the summit. I mean, I won't make any comeback in the GC. That's far from like my point at this moment in time. But I just want to have like the safety net of knowing that if the peloton attacks, I still have some sort of a lead that I can hold on to. De Venance, Alaphilippe, Ben O'Connor, as Esteban Chavez is the latest victim of the rhythm of the Belgian. And I think Ben O'Connor is down. Let's go with Julien Alaphilippe. 11k to go, 10k to go until the summit of the Mont Ventoux. And Julien Alaphilippe is on his way to a success of prestige, as we would say in France. We need to hold on to 2 minutes and 22 over a hungry hungry peloton led by Emmanuel Buchmann. Yates and Miguel Lopez are the first two riders to have made an attack. 157. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. Tadej Pogacar has attacked. Primož Roglic not responding yet. Here is the situation on the road. Julian Alaphilippe leads 1 minute over Tadej Pogacar, who himself is 30 seconds ahead of Lopez and Yates, but Primož Roglic is making a comeback for it. Bauke Mollema as well, holding on very well. Currently P3 in the GC. He looks to be slightly under the weather here, but everyone is 1.5k until the summit for Julian Alaphilippe, and it will be an unbelievable win for the world champion in Malaucène. But Tadej Pogacar has not given up. 49 seconds between the world champ and the white jersey. Tadej, who potentially lost the Tour de France very early on in this race, who might be looking for some saving grace with a stage win. I'm actually just going to get water with Julian. We should cross the summit of the Ventoux in first position. I'm going to try not to kill Julian. Across the summit we go. 1 minute over Tadej Pogacar. And, I mean, if we don't crash, it should be a win for us today in an unbelievable stage. Tadej Pogacar is going to be chased down by Primož Roglic, who just dropped Lopez and Yates, Bauke Mollema, Uran, who was P2 this morning of the GC. That was Geraint Thomas, who just crosses the summit right now. Geraint Thomas is not going to retain his position in the GC. I can tell you I'm pushing in this downhill. I'm pushing it in this downhill portion. I want to make sure that they're not going to catch me. The good thing is it seemed that Roglic and Tadej had not been working together. So it really allowed me to open up the gap. But with 3k to go, a lead of 2 minutes, Julian Alaphilippe is about to win in Malaucène, getting his second win on this Tour de France. It was a tough one. I didn't think we'd pull through. I did not think we would see the end of it. But Julian Alaphilippe is about to take a stupendous win in the streets of Malaucène as he wins the stage with not once, but 2 ascensions of the Mont Ventoux. P2 will be for the Slovenian Tadej Pogacar, ahead of Simon Yates. Roglic and Lopez complete the top 5. They're going to make a huge jump in the GC as Buchmann, Uran, Mollema and Conrad come up about half a minute after that. But the big loser today is in the group A3 with Richie Porte, Richard Carapaz, but mainly Geraint Thomas, who started P2 this morning and is going to lose about 2.5 minutes on Tadej Pogacar. It is an unreal job for Julian Alaphilippe today. I'm actually very gassed. I'm actually very gassed. One of the best wins I've had on PCM in the longest time. 204, as I said, on Tadej Pogacar, 210 on the group Roglic. I mean, the GC is not something I care anymore, or I care about anymore, sorry. So I'm just here for the vibes, for the stages, and the green jersey that is not here, that is Weinberg. Green jersey that is now on the shoulders of Julian Alaphilippe. Once again, we've got some back and forth in the Deceuninck team between Alaf and Mark Cavendish. Primož Roglic, who settles himself in P3, you love to see it. And the white jersey is still on the shoulders of Tadej Pogacar. I'm actually gassed. It's a very good win. I didn't think the peloton would pace me down this early on. So I got kind of discouraged. When I saw the gap going to 8 minutes and then to 5 in the space of like 10k, I thought I was done. But I'm genuinely happy I had a +3 on Julian and a +3 on Dries Evenepoel on Sorgues today. As he paced like in the first echelon. I mean, he paced from the start of the echelon on the Ventoux, on the first one, until the final 10k of the main climb. So it's a solid like 40-50 kilometers he's paced on. So big shout out to Dries Evenepoel. But as win number 3 for Julian Alaphilippe after winning in Mur-de-Bretagne and in Châteauroux. Probably the best one on this Tour de France so far. Probably the best one in his career on the Tour de France. What job. GC wise, Roglic takes a bigger gap over P2. Still a Brit. This time it's Simon Yates. Bauke Mollema, Lopez and Uran complete the top 5 with Tadej Pogacar making a move up to P6. Geraint Thomas started the day in 2nd place. He's now in P7. And we make a comeback in the top 35. Gets in there, 22.50, only 5 seconds behind P32. Alright, that is my next GC objective. I want to overtake Rafa Majka. But that, nevertheless, is going to wrap up this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. It was unbelievable, so you better have enjoyed it. And for that, leave a like down below. If you want to enter the giveaway to win PCM 2021, the link is in the description down below. Make sure to do that if you've missed yesterday's video. But yeah, I will see you in the very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya.
Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl, and don't you ever let it go. We're getting drunk in here, and what comes next